Imagine having a power level of absolute zero, no magic, no strength, literally nothing. That is exactly what happened to Flum Apricot. She was chosen by the gods to join the hero's party, but because her stats were garbage, her teammates didn't just kick her out. They sold her into slavery to be eaten by monsters for entertainment. But what the genius sage didn't know is that Flum has a secret passive skill called Reversal. And when you combine a girl with zero stats and a sword with negative stats, you don't get zero, you get infinity. This is the story of how the weakest girl in the world became the Demon Lord's worst nightmare. The story begins with the hero's party. They are the strongest warriors in the kingdom, destined to defeat the Demon Lord. Flum's stats are literally zero across the board. The only thing on her status screen is a mysterious attribute called Japar's Reversal. But nobody knows what it does. Because she can't fight, she tries to make herself useful by cooking, cleaning, and carrying luggage. She actually thinks they are her friends. But John, the party's sage, is basically the worst guy in anime history. He doesn't just want her gone, he wants to destroy her. He tricks her into a wagon, telling her she's going home, only to sell her to a disgusting slave merchant. And the worst part? The rest of the hero party knew. They let it happen. Flum is now a slave, branding and all. Her new master is a psychopath who buys slaves just to watch them get eaten by monsters. He throws Flum into a pit with a grotesque, flesh-eating beast. She has two choices: die screaming, or grab the Cursed Greatsword stuck in the ground. Legend says anyone who touches this sword dies instantly, because the sword drains your life force. It has massive negative stats. But Flum realizes she's dead anyway, so she grabs the handle. This is where the magic happens. The moment she touches the cursed sword, her skill, Reversal, activates. Here is the math. The sword subtracts power from the user, but Flum has zero power. In this world, the system glitches. Reversal flips the sword's negative curse into a positive buff. Instead of draining her life, the sword grants her infinite physical ability. Her stats flip from the bottom to the top. She doesn't just defeat the monster, she obliterates it. In a single swing, she cuts through the beast, the cage, and the slave trader's entire operation. Free from the hero's party and free from the slave trader, Flum realizes the truth. She wasn't weak. The world just didn't understand how to use her power. She rescues another slave girl named Milkit, and together, they decide they don't need the hero. Flum is going to survive on her own terms.
Welcome back. In the last episode, Flum Apricot went from zero stats to infinite power by equipping a Cursed Greatsword. She obliterated her captor and rescued a fellow slave named Milkit. But as we start part 2, these guys aren't just jerks. They are betting money on Flum dying during her first quest. But listen closely to what the spy guy says. He meant to run straight into. Flum takes Milkit to the quest location, the West District. It's supposed to be an F-rank quest, basically beginner level. And Flum is staring down a beast with stats over 1-800. For context, her strength is that defies logic. She sends Milkit away to safety. It's a classic hero move. But Milkit's hesitation shows just how deep their bond has already become. The fight began to stop the infection. The scream she lets out is bone-chilling. This isn't just an anime fight. This is raw survival. She's terrified. She's in agony. But she refuses to die here. Why? Holding back. With her body fully healed and her resolve hardened, Flum goes on the offensive. The Chimera is fast. But Flum is now fighting with the few compost in less than 5 minutes. The monster dissolves, leaving behind the quest item, a massive wolf fang. But something is wrong. This isn't a normal item. Back at the guild, the mood is festive. The adventurers are drinking, laughing, and counting the money they won betting on Flum's death. She walks straight up to the counter, right past the guys who mocked her, and slams the fang down. Thud. The receptionist is shaking. She knows she sent Flum to die on purpose. She stammers, trying to find an excuse, but Flum doesn't even let her speak. She just demands her reward. Someone is watching them from the shadows, and they aren't happy that their test subject was destroyed. Flum needs a base of operations. Next time, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed seeing the underdog destroy the system, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss part 3. See you in the next one.